One of the things I like to do when I'm stressed out is to procrastinate and go for a walk. Hey everybody, it's Aaron from Redwood Street Roasters, coming to you from an undisclosed location in the north woods of Wisconsin. I'm out here looking for reishi mushrooms. Look at this little baby reishi. We're gonna find some reishi mushrooms, we're gonna turn them into reishi mushroom tea, and then we're gonna turn that reishi mushroom tea into coffee. I call it Coffeishi. Reishi mushrooms are one of the top, if not the top, medicinal mushrooms that I know about. Somebody once told me that another name for the reishi mushroom is the mushroom of eternal life because it's associated with longevity. I seem to remember a popular video game from my childhood where if you consumed a mushroom, you got extra life. Here is a slug eating this little reishi. Not gonna have a snowball's chance in a forest fire. Oh, there's another slug. The particular kind of reishi that I'm looking for, I found some reishis, is called hemlock varnish. This is a variety of reishi mushroom called hemlock varnish. I think it's because the hue, this color looks like varnish, and they grow on old, dead hemlock trees. For harvesting wild mushrooms, a lot of people will get a fancy pants knife like this with a curved blade. Sometimes I use this, other times I'll just put them right in my mushroom bag. I'm on the scoreboard. Here's a couple of more reishis up here. I don't think they're quite ready to harvest yet. Here's a decent one. It's been eaten by some slugs here, but I'm gonna get rid of these slugs. I'll take it. Get out of there. It's my reishi. Here's a dead old hemlock with some reishis that have been eaten by slugs. Like a lot of things in life, harvesting and consuming wild mushrooms has some risks. So if you're gonna try it, maybe do some research beforehand, get yourself a good field guide, go with somebody who's been doing it for a while, who knows what they're talking about. And when you start consuming the wild mushrooms, try just a little bit first and see how you react to it, to make sure you're not allergic or you picked something you shouldn't have. Shake. After I get my reishis home, I'm gonna take them to the sink and rinse them off, get all the dust and pollen that might be on there off of it. I'm also gonna pay close attention to these spots here where there's slug damage because there can be some slime on that. I wanna rinse that off as well. Are there health benefits to eating slug slime? And then I'm gonna take a sharp knife and I'm gonna start slicing this into small slices so it dries quickly and easily and is good for storage. First thing I'm gonna do is slice it down this way. I like to take this big knife, I line it up and pow! Small, thin slices. I love how the color goes from dark to light. It always reminds me of a root beer float. I'm gonna make some tea while I'm cutting these up. I'm going to drink your brothers while I'm cutting you up. So for the tea, I'm just gonna put this on the stove at about medium heat for 10 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it simmer. Try not to let it boil, but just get hot enough that the mushrooms steep and the water takes on their flavor. After these dry, I'm gonna store them in a mason jar like this. Look at that. You'll find that the stems are much harder to cut than these outer parts. I just power through it, get a nice sharp knife. I don't have to tell you that knives are dangerous. Be careful with that. This little piece has a lichen growing on it. Are lichens healthy? This is what the tea looks like when it's done. First thing I'm gonna do is try it by itself. Medicine from the forest. I find that it's a bit of an astringent, kind of dries you out. Right around here. And now it's time for me to show you my secret recipe. I take the reishi tea and I mix it in to the French press and make coffee with it. I call it Coffeishi. Here we go. Now we let this steep for a little bit, and then it will be my favorite part. Coffeishi, the taste test. Oh, blissful, magical, delectable. I'll have my medicine and drink it too. Exquisite, heavenly. Coffeishi. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed walking in the woods with me to look for reishi mushrooms. Finding reishi mushrooms, turning them into delicious reishi mushroom tea, and turning that delicious reishi mushroom tea into delicious coffeishi. If you found this video entertaining, please consider liking it and subscribing to our channel. If you'd like to try our coffee, you can order it online at redwoodroasters.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And remember, experience extraordinary coffee. Wally, sit, sit, shake. Sit, sit. Up, up. Go find Reishis.